fight.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley.
I'm VAWLS JP.
Just wanted to come to you guys with a quick video. We are keeping an eye out on all the news surrounding Josh Heupel and his coaching staff. Everybody is looking for some type of scoop, some type of inside source. But the reality is it's not there. And I don't know if Danny White has shut down the leaks or what the deal is, but there is no information coming out. We continue to wait. We're going to keep you guys updated. We are going to do a live stream on Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure you tune in to that. But as always, go ahead and smash that thumbs up, destroy it, annihilate it, get it out of the way bright and early. Just hit that thumbs up. We would greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that as well. You won't miss out when we do go live or we drop extra content. But again, 3 o'clock Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna talk. Hopefully, we have some news to bring you guys. But it is what it is. We'll see how it plays out. JP, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, just trying to make it through another week and trying to figure out what they're doing down there in Knoxville as far as filling out this coaching staff. Kind of interesting, Boogie.
It's been very strange, very, very strange. Because Danny White gets hired pretty quick turnaround on an athletic director getting hired, turns around and hires Josh Heupel shortly thereafter. And then it's just kind of been wait and see since then. And the big thing, that I'm seeing in the comment section is people keep throwing Kevin Steele's name out there. And how strange is it? I mean, there are so many things that are strange. First of all, we have offensive coaches from Central Florida in the office in Knoxville. They're all living in a hotel room, but nobody's technically on staff yet. Flip side of that, Kevin Steele, the only guy besides Josh Heupel that's technically on staff, and apparently he's had a few conversations, but as of now, there is no defensive coordinator. What is going on with Kevin Steele?
I mean, I think that's the $900,000 question, I guess, there. I mean, obviously, I think that we all know that was a former deal that went wrong. But I'm not for sure why that Heupel, if he was going to name him the DC, you would have thought he had already done that. So I'm not for sure what they would be trying to get at if it comes out here in the next day or two or next week that he is the defensive coordinator. That wouldn't make any sense to me. I can't see Steele staying on as just a defensive assistant, though. Honestly, Boogie, I don't know. I don't think anything, as we know, that happens down there at the University of Tennessee makes a whole lot of sense. And I guess Danny White's playing all of this close to the vest, I guess, like they say. It's strange. I don't think I've ever seen a situation where he's been the head coach for 8 days now, I guess, officially. And we really don't have any kind of news as far as any kind of assistance. Is he waiting for what is the reason that he's waiting, I guess? Is he having trouble filling out this coaching, rest of the coaching staff? Could that be part of it? I don't know.
That's a good segue. Is he having trouble filling out this coaching staff? Why would he have trouble? Why is everybody not just lined up waiting to come to Knoxville? And that's kind of the theme of this video, is the expectations. What do we as Tennessee fans expect? And I did a video a couple of weeks ago and kind of talked about the last 15 to 20 years of Tennessee football. And it's not what it used to be. And the reality of the situation is, when you go back to the Jeremy Pruitt hire, there weren't a lot of people lining up to come coach in Knoxville then. So now when you throw in the unknowns of this NCAA investigation, we are where we are. And it's something I see on the regular in the comment section. And that's why I wanted to get JP on here, pick his brain, get his opinion on this thing. Number one, let's talk about Josh Heupel. I've laid out stats. I've laid out facts. I laid out the stuff of former players, you know, Bradford and Drew Lock and all the stuff. It's almost like Tennessee and Danny White are trying to hype up. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't mean to do that. They're trying to build up. That's a better word. Build up Josh Heupel because this fan base is not happy. It's not happy. So I guess let's start with the hire. What do you expect, JP? What did you expect? And then we'll kind of go into the expectations for Josh Heupel in year 1, year 2, year 3. But what did you expect from this hire?
Well, I mean, as a lifelong fan, you know, I was wanting some kind of big splash hire, some home run hire, if you will. But, you know, deep down inside, I felt like that was probably a fairy tale because this program is, I mean, it is rock bottom. I mean, there is no denying it. The program is rock bottom. You can read articles, you can read message boards, you can read, you know, from the so-called local experts down there, the national media. This program does not have a good reputation. And it's going to take time for that to get better. And that's the big question that I have is I'm not for sure that the majority of this fan base is willing to give that time that it could potentially take. And I'm not sitting here like telling people that they need to be patient and there's not any reason to be upset over it, because I'll admit, you know, I'm one of those people. I'm like, I've been patient. I've been given this program time, but for the last 13 or 15 years, they've done nothing but just spin their wheels and just dig themselves deeper and deeper into that sinking sand pit. We hope with the hiring of Danny White, who seems to be a competent AD, that he can at least put us on some stable ground and try to start building the foundation, because this program, the entire house, everything has been burnt down. I mean, they are basically starting with dirt. If you want to do the analogy of building a house, this is the dirt floor is where that we're at. Josh Heupel has a tremendous challenge ahead of him, and I commend him. You know, yes, you can say, well, he's being compensated for it, but I mean, this guy's basically putting his coaching career on the line for a program that it's going to be tough, especially not knowing exactly what these sanctions are from the possible NCAA issues with all that. But, you know, will this fan base give him time? And I really think that's why Danny White wanted to bring in somebody that has some offensive firepower, somebody that has proven that they can put up points, because that could at least bring some excitement to this. I myself, and I told you all this today in the group chat, I haven't kept up with a lot since the hiring. One of the problem is I've been busy at work, but another problem is and maybe it's just time of year, but I just haven't been, the excitement is not there. I'll just say it. You know, I'm not saying that Josh Heupel is not going to work, but I just need to see some, I guess I need spring practice to get here, to get me some excitement up. Right now, I'm like, he can't even hire a coaching staff. So I'm just in that wait and see mode, Boogie. I don't know if that's the answer that you want, but that was like a 5-minute answer.
No, but it's the reality of the situation. I think we all should be in a wait and see mode. I think for anybody to sit here and I've thrown a lot of numbers out there. I've talked about what Josh Heupel has done. I said yesterday or the day before on a video that Jason Swain is saying X's and O's, that Josh Heupel is the best football coach that Tennessee has hired since Johnny Majors. And that, like I said in that video, that's including his head coach of Philip Fulmer. And, just to unpack kind of what you said there, going back to the hire, it starts there. People wanted that home run hire. We didn't get it with Derek Dooley. We didn't get it with Butch Jones. We didn't get it with Jeremy Pruitt. What in the world made you think that Tennessee was going to land a home run hire now as we continue to go further and further and further down? What made you think we were going to hit the home run this year? And a lot of people's defense is always money. Throw money at them. Money solves all problems. Everybody wants to say Hugh Freeze wants the job. Not in these circumstances. He may want the job, but Danny White could not take that risk. He could not go out when you're preaching integrity in your press conference when you're hired. This administration isn't ready or willing to go down that road. And you can say Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin would crawl through glass to come here. People are tagging me. Ole Miss fans are tagging me on Twitter that I've never met in my life. I don't even know who they are. They don't follow me. I don't follow them, but they're tagging me saying, I thought you said he would crawl through glass. Well, clearly Tennessee wasn't ready to pull the trigger there either. You can talk about integrity. You can talk about the fact that Danny White's family had a relationship with Lane Kiffin. Does that play into it? I don't know. The reality of the situation is a guy like Matt Campbell wasn't coming to Knoxville. It is what it is. And you can say, oh, well, this guy just went and hired his buddy. He didn't need the coaching search firm and this, that, and the other. Yes, he did. He didn't just go hire Josh Heupel. And you can believe what you want to believe. I'll believe what I want to believe. I firmly and truly believe that James Franklin was offered a whole lot of money to come to Knoxville, and he turned it down. I really think that conversations with Tony Elliott were really close, but at the end of the day, he wasn't willing to take that risk. Josh Heupel was. And like you said, he is willing to put his coaching career on the line for an opportunity to come to Knoxville. And he talks about the brand of Tennessee athletics. And I like that. I like a guy that's willing to take a chance because he sees something in the brand of Tennessee football. Trying to think where you went from there. He's obviously struggling to hire a defensive coordinator and staff. That could be some of the same ordeal. But something else you talked about is this job coming to Knoxville doesn't have a real high reputation. One word that you see a lot of people say is toxic. And when you just hired Josh Heupel and immediately here comes the fans with torches and pitchforks. I posted a video and I said I did get a little over the top with it. I was trying to kind of stir the pot a little bit. I said it's time to get on board. But then in the video, I'm not really saying that. In the video, I'm saying we need to take a wait and see. I think what you said is the best approach. We got to wait and see. But I also don't understand the people that are angry at Josh Heupel and almost want to see him fail, and that doesn't accomplish anything. Yes, I don't think Danny White needs to be up there addressing ball Twitter every time he gets in front of a microphone. That's a bad look. But what is the expectation, JP? What's the expectation for Josh Heupel in year one? What do you want to see that will – I'm not saying that you're all in, but what makes you say, okay, let's see what happens?
Well, I mean, I just want to see him be able to just put a competent team out there that competes, that is showing that they actually somewhat know what they're doing, that the coaching staff seems to have a relationship to where that they can work together to where it actually looks like a football team, that you can see improvement. I want to see some creativity. I'm hopeful based on what I've read about Heupel and his stats and, everything that he's done at Central Florida as far as the offensive side goes. I mean, I would expect him to be able to put these kids in the places that they need to be able to make plays. I think that there's a great opportunity with that quarterback room. I think there's some talent there. I think that has definitely been, as we've talked about so much on these shows over the past couple of years, nobody needs to remind Tennessee fans the struggle at the quarterback position. But I think that what they have in there now and what's left, I think that this is the best that this quarterback room potentially has looked in many, many years. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited that we've got a coach in there that has been known to develop quarterbacks. I think offensively, Boogie, I think that Tennessee fans will be excited, and I really believe that this offense will look totally different and will be like, this guy can put some points up. I think the concern is what happens on the defensive side. That's my concern. I'm concerned that the brand of offense that he runs, I'm concerned that there may be a problem trying to find a defensive coach for that, because I would dare say that the offense is probably going to put the defense into some tough situations. I think that the defense is going to be on the field a lot.
Yep, there's no doubt about it. You're looking for a defense that can get a few stops a game, and you hope that this Josh Heupel offense continues, as they've done in the past, to put up over 40 points a game. I mean,
yeah,
this offense is going to score points, but like you said, as a defensive coordinator, as a defensive coach, are you willing to put your name out there, your brand out there, when you know you're going to be in a bad situation? Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, and I don't think that. I don't expect this offense to average 40, 42 points a game next year. I don't, but I certainly expect it to average more than 17.
I guarantee you we're going to see more than 17 points a game, a more energetic, more exciting offense than we've seen down there in a long time, long time. I truly believe that. Hopefully that's something that can rejuvenate this program. Maybe that is something that can get people excited. I know Ole Miss down there, they went 5-5 this year, but they were an exciting brand of football to watch. They were scoring points. People want to see points scored. Yes, they ultimately lost to Bama, but what was it? Ended up being a 14-point game, I think. There's not many teams that played Bama within 14 points. They scored 48 points on Alabama. I know Alabama's defense wasn't the best, but my goodness, if you told me right now, February the 4th, 2021, that Tennessee would score 48 points on Alabama this fall, I'd be like, sign me up for that. Yeah. I don't care how many points Bama scores. Sign me up for Tennessee to drop 48 on Bama. Yep. And I think that's a good starting point when you're at rock bottom and you're talking about rebuilding a program. And, yeah, we got to see, can Josh Heupel recruit? But I tell you what, if you're putting up 40 points a game in the SEC, and that's all to be said, we don't know. We have no clue what this offense is going to do in the SEC. We've seen what he did at Missouri, and you can go look at what Missouri did before he came on as the offensive coordinator and after, and I think you could put some stock in that. But it's like you said, if you create an exciting brand of football that people want to watch, compare it to Ole Miss, I think you can get some recruits. I think you can reignite this fan base that is just absolutely defeated. And I hope you guys in the comment section, I love every one of you. I do. And I get it. When you guys are commenting and you're like, nope, I'm not buying in. Nope, I refuse. I get it. I completely understand. But this is where we're at. That's the reality of the situation. We're going to wrap this video up. The last thing I do want to do is show this. These are the new T-shirts, the Mount Rushmore. Did you like the catchphrase at the bottom? We claim that we're not media or insiders or experts, but I'm going to go ahead and slap on a T-shirt that we're the Mount Rushmore of Tennessee media. But you can pick these shirts up. Also, all the original merchandise. We've also got coffee mugs, all kinds of stuff. It is all located in one place. The link is in the description below. It's bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. But we would appreciate your support on this. Like I said, pick up the new Mount Rushmore shirt, coffee mug, whatever you want. But I think that's it. That's going to wrap up this video. Again, don't forget, we will be live Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully we have some coaching news to talk about. But if not, we're just going to hang out with you guys, let you guys run the show. We'll have a good time. We'll talk about the Super Bowl, or I don't know, maybe JP will make chili, and we'll talk about that. We'll figure it out. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Just a little bonus content for you. As always, smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. For Vols JP, my name is Boogie Bentley, and the last thing I have to say to you is, go Big Orange.
Talkin